How's it going, everybody? This is Up Gaming, and today I want to do a reaction video. And I'm going to be reacting to Exploring MiHoYo, the past and present. MiHoYo is a game company that I believe in the past 5 to 6 years, they've been on the rise with games like Honkai Impact 3rd and Genshin Impact, and they have several other projects in the works such as Honkai Star Rail and the upcoming Zenless Zone Zero. As a company, I don't know too much about it. A lot of it, it's mostly all just surface level stuff. Like, I understand some of these things, but I want to be able to know where exactly they're coming from. I want to know what we're dealing with exactly. So I want to see if this video is able to explain to me, as someone who only knows the surface level stuff, who or what MiHoYo is exactly.
Did you hear that? It's time. We need to go even deeper.
Deeper than we've ever had before. Ow. That is an interesting introduction.
Are you sure about this? Initiating sequence 2/2012. Good luck. School. School is great. It's
Yes.
where you learn.
The more you learn, the more you earn.
What am I
Knowledge.
Knowledge. What do with knowledge? And I'm the best person to ever exist. It's 2012. The world is ending, the crops are burning, and everything is going to shit. Society was in chaos, and news of our impending doom spread like wildfire. Spoiler alert, we all died back in 2012.
Yep. Yes, we did. And this is our hell.
For 3 Chinese postgraduates from the Shanghai Jiao Tong University. Their plan to save the world, cure for cancer, sustainable energy, reverse engineering.
Okay, already I'm feeling some internet historian vibes from this guy. I don't hate it, but it's very clear. But I think the inspirations of the creation of this video is very clear. With that, keep doing what you're doing. I like it.
Immortality. Maybe deleting Twitter. No. Cute anime girls.
Nekopara.
Back in 2011, before MiHoYo was officially established, Liu Wei and 2 of his friends were in a business startup competition. They had to pitch their business to investors for a chance to win a cash prize or investment capital. The higher you place, the bigger the rewards. They were a 3-man team who shared an interest of otaku culture and ACG, which stands for animation, comics, and games. And let me tell you, the boys went into the competition with a plan. Convert everyone there into weebs.
MiHoYo's tournament arc.
Our core product is an anime-themed mobile game. It is a gameplay on smartphones or tablets based on anime-style characters. As the characters are mainly cute anime girls, this kind of game is popular among the otaku.
Damn, even down to the voice
Our
banks.
core users are otakus. We understand otakus because we ourselves are otakus. Besides the interesting gameplay, gamers can develop their own virtual characters and also their virtual idols.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Sure.
What the fuck is this web shit?
Okay, maybe the last part might be a little bit exaggerated, but I don't know what's more surprising. The fact that he really said cute anime girls in a business startup tournament.
Huh.
Or the fact that he got 3rd place. Around the same time as the tournament, MiHoYo made their first game titled Fly Me to the Moon. It was only available on the App Store for iOS, and the last update was, let's just say it was a couple weeks ago. So unless you got one of these bad boys, you can't even fly me to the moon. Wanna know what's so good about this game? I'll give you a few seconds. You done? Yeah, it's better than Angry Birds. Yeah, that's right. That boring game where you shoot
now that is
got
that's some
Nothing
fighting
but
words
shit.
right there.
My one gripe I have with this game is the price. I felt like it's a little too much, but if you like anime, you will like this game. Also, I
Hey.
didn't get bored with this game. It's like Angry Birds. and I wanted to finish and get all 3 stars. Well, you heard it here, boy. And there you have it. There it is. MiHoYo's first game ever created managed to beat Angry Birds, but then I was like, wondering, 4 stars? Which got me thinking, how much did this game cost? And even Pika Wika was like, no. Well, reading some of the reviews, it was like $3. Someone even said that they'll buy the game even if it was $5. So you know what that means. Fly Me to the Moon is the best mobile game of 2011. Big W for MiHoYo that year as an indie developer. Their first game was made by 5 people. That's one more than Pikachu's review. So the year is back to 2012. MiHoYo, third in the tournament, and their first game being objectively better than Angry Birds. They looked towards creating another game, but this time they weren't some random indie game dev from China, but a random official indie game dev from China. This was the year MiHoYo was formally incorporated, and they had taken a deal with SkyMobi, which is a publisher in China who hosts your games through their own app store. The deal? Oh, you know, we give you 150,000 USD, just a little bit of money,
approximately,
in exchange for a 15% stake in the company. So, having to deal with the sudden investment into their new company, MiHoYo had to make their next game a banger, a slapper, a McDabber, to not disappoint their investors. So, their next game will be called Zombie Gao Kawaii. That's an interesting
original name.
The game was not that successful. MiHoYo had to do something quick because their situation was not kawaii. 2013 was the shittiest year for MiHoYo. Their first game as an official company flopped, and the team was living off a salary of 620 USD. You want to know what their ex-schoolmates were earning? About triple, quadra, penta times their own earnings. Time
Jesus.
running out. Money running out. Anime girls not running out. But MiHoYo would spend this whole year developing their next game, hoping for a miracle, because they're gonna need it. Let me ask you a question. What would you do if you were in an apocalyptic world and all of your friends got turned into zombies? Well, obviously, you would open up the App Store or Play Store, Android Rise Up, and you would play Gun Girl Z. They basically took the budget of Zombie Gao Kawaii and maxed it out. Graphics? Max. MiHoYo's team size? Increase. Voice acting? Where? Cute anime girls? We do a little bit of cloning. Their budget could use some maxing. This game was the make or break for MiHoYo. They had spent almost all their investment funds and years developing the game, that if it went the same fate as Zombie Gao Kawaii, this might be their last year. But it wasn't. The debut of Honkai Impact 2 in China saw it ranked number 1 and number 9 for the App Store's paid game and popular game, respectively. Easy clap. Their other servers, such as the Sea and Global, weren't doing too bad as well. Their reason for success? Well, they were making an otaku game, so girls are important.
Yep.
Said one of the founders. The concept of ACG was blowing up in China around this time. I guess the market for cute anime girls wasn't really a thing yet over there. Wow, they really missed out. You want to know another reason for Honkai Impact 2's success? Should I even tell you? It should be pretty obvious by now, right?
Gotcha! Gotcha makes the world go round, boys.
We asked ourselves why we would want to pay. It's because we love a certain virtual character that we become willing to pay for her.
My guy was changing the Chinese mobile game meta at the time. The meta at the time was gamers being ranked 1, gamers outperforming each other, gamers being at the top of the leaderboard. But Father Liu, a man with God and anime on his side, came into the scene filled with sweaty tryhards and gave everyone a cute anime girl.
You get one,
because
and you get
instead
one.
of fighting for rank 1, why can't we all be rank 1? Hey, what up YouTube squad? I managed to teleport back into 2014 to try out this new game called, I think it was called Gun Girl Z. I think this is a game made by Rovio Entertainment, so let's check it out.
Yeah, Rovio. Yeah, that seems
Ignore
legit.
the Chinese spyware harvesting my data. First, I'm gonna go download the game so I can play it. So we're gonna go into the App Store, search Gun Girl Z, and there it is. Yeah, we're gonna click on it to download so we can download the game.
4,000 speed. Faster than fast, quicker than quick. Jesus Christ, is it really
Okay,
that
guys,
is
I'm
it really
back
that
after
slow?
finishing the whole Lord of the Rings any minute now. Why am I getting achievement? Well, what do we have here? Kiana returns once again. Woo woo. I will not be a friend of you.
A
For
friend?
game made in 2014 is actually not that bad. I mean, it's better than Angry Birds. I just realized I'm a 2-year-old shooting zombies to find my lost dad. Meanwhile, there's a fucking alien with a hammer. This game is really relaxing.
Is it?
Oh shit, here we go, guys. The real gacha. Let's see if I'm gonna pull some crazy 5
Hey, not
stars.
Teresa.
What? No. Alright, guys. I
Clothing.
think I'm done with this game. I'm gonna go buy my account so I don't lose my progress. Hopefully, it's not something like Facebook only. That would ruin my experience. 3 years. 150 million United States dollars. 7 people. With their new success, MiHoYo moved on to their next game. Honkai Impact 3rd.
Yeah,
Can I say
the
something real
big
quick?
one.
As
The
a person
big,
who has
beefy
never
one.
played any games made by MiHoYo before Genshin, this shit is like the next Fate.
I'm fucking dying right now.
You got me fast jumping around with all these versions that are very similar, but not really. Like, for example, Honkai Impact 3rd, Honkai Impact 3, Honkai 3rd,
崩坏3
Honkai Gakuen 2, Honkai 2nd, Guns Girl, Honkai Gakuen,
Don't question
Guns
it.
Girl, School Day Z, Gun Girl Z, Mirage Cabin, Guns Girl Z, Escape Ragnarok, Zombie Gal Kawaii, Electric Boogaloo, Zombie Gal Kawaii, Honkai Gakuen 1, and Fly Me to the Moon. These are just 4 games. Is this MiHoYo or is this Type Moon? I don't know. Honestly,
Do
I
not
could
question
add some
anything.
names
Just accept
related to
product,
school or
consume it,
zombie, it would
and
look
be
like a
excited for
MiHoYo
next
game.
for next
let's see.
product.
High School of Dead, The End of School. Wait a minute. Honkai Gakuen 2, formerly known as... Who is in charge of naming all these games? This guy? I feel like there's so many different thingies for the same thingies. I could make like multiple theories about all the universes in this game. But that's just a game theory. Honkai Impact 3rd did good. I'm talking 1 million downloads in Japan 11 days after release good. Although the game was released in 2016, it wouldn't be available globally until 2018.
Game confirmed.
So what happened here?
哇，快醒醒！哇，
Oh shit.
Oh shit,
Buckle in your
indeed.
seatbelts,
Yep, here it
because
comes.
This
I think,
gonna be a
if I
long
recall correctly, Genshin didn't start development
of
until
Genshin
2017,
began
right?
In late January 2017.
Uh-huh,
The team
that's what I
had
thought.
grown from 7 people
I really should shut up.
420 to 400.
I really should shut up sometimes.
The cost to make this game was 100 million USD.
It was a
That's
gamble.
more than this.
Yeah,
And this.
yeah.
And these.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know Zelda, right? June 2019.
It's an expensive endeavor.
E3. MiHoYo revealed to the world their next game called Genshin Impact.
I am here to talk about
Genshin Impact.
Naturally, gamers were very supportive, wholesome, and excited for this game to come out. As a matter of fact, one gamer was so excited that on a sunny day, he decided to wake up, drive to the PlayStation booth promoting Genshin Impact at China Joy, and he slammed his PS4 into the ground?
Why?
Oh. I guess his day wasn't so Sony after all. He wasn't the only guy, by the way. Gamers were mad, really mad at MiHoYo and Sony for copying Breath of the Wild. And while the expo received a lot of hate from gamers, online was even worse.
Oh god.
Get your hazmat suits and brace yourselves.
Oh boy,
We're
here we go.
entering Chernobyl levels of radiation.
We going in.
Shit. The air in here smells like dog shit. How could anyone live in here? Anyway, as I was saying, a lot of gamers, especially on China's end, were just radioactive. I looked through some of the Weibo comments about the PS4 Genshin announcement. And I could feel my chair slowly turning into salt from all of the tears coming from these gamers. Hate speech, family insults, that shit was everywhere. It gave me flashbacks to solo queue League of Legends. If there was one thing I learned about reading through these comments,
bad, huh?
is that they could write essays about the gaming industry in China, but somehow still manage to insult my mother in 3 different ways. Obviously, I'm not gonna show it. And also, these messages were read with shitty translation, so it's not the most accurate. Even if I don't understand Chinese completely, I kinda sense that my whole family was being attacked. I am convinced that when you are this overdose on hate, you lose like 99% of your brain cells because someone accused Sony of their crimes for plagiarism when they didn't even make the game.
You've been
The Great War of Genshin's launch. Oh boy.
Wow, this new game looks so fun. I can't wait for it to come out and play it.
Shut the fuck up! How are you supporting this game when it's a direct copy of Breath of the Wild? Did you know that MiHoYo fucked my wife and sold my—
Listen up, you little shit. This is why I hate you Nintendo gamers so much. You shove Nintendo down everyone's throat and we never hear the end of it. You think every game is a masterpiece with no flaws? I think you should stick to your Mario games.
Wow.
Okay, come on, leave little Timmy alone. Come on, leave little Timmy alone.
And stop following me!
I understand that Genshin is very similar. Sometimes, you know, the inspiration, maybe too much inspiration, but I'm struggling to see why anyone would care this much. It's not like Breath of the Wild invented cell shading or rock climbing, and I feel like
Nor would it ever be the last.
Even if you're a Breath of the Wild fan, you would be pretty happy to know that you get to play a new game similar to your favorite game, but I don't know, maybe that's just me. And also, Genshin is coming to the Switch.
No, 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 no.
If only, if only.
Hi, welcome to class. Back in 2019, June 25th, MiHoYo made a post detailing the production of this game. Not a lot of people know about this because, well, it's in Chinese, and this was before E3 and the PlayStation promotion. So I'm pretty sure only like 5 people saw this.
Alright.
I sacrificed 2 children to find this post. With the power of $2 translation, what the fuck? I was able to deduce that Company B is Bethesda in Chinese.
Huh. Company B.
Hey, you.
Ew.
Finally.
MiHoYo modeled Genshin's quest system after looking at Fallout and Skyrim's quest system. Random World Event took notes from random events in GTA. World Exploration came from Breath of the Wild. Basic Combat from Honkai 3rd. Naughty Dog's Because Why Not and Elemental Combat was from Divinity Original Sin 2.
Divinity?
I'm not pulling this out of my ass.
Really? Well, I mean, it just goes to show that there's more to it than what Genshin has in store. Even if you disregard Genshin, there's a lot of systems, mechanics, and elements that from other games that are present in Genshin.
This is literally from the production team who designed Genshin Impact. So yes, MiHoYo officially stated that they used Breath of the Wild to model the world of Genshin.
Yeah.
$100 million. That's the cost to make Genshin. They made that back in 2 weeks. Wow. Pokemon Go. You guys know Pokemon? We like Pokemon.
Yeah.
You guys remember when that game came out? Everyone and their grandma knew about it.
What do you think it's named?
I don't know.
Hey, Pikachu!
Strawberry.
You would go outside and try to collect all these Pokemains to one-up your friends. I've never played this game. It took 9 months for Pokemon Go to hit 1 billion. Genshin took 6. These figures that I'm talking about did not include sales from PC or console. Let that sink in. $1 billion dues on this. I don't even know anyone who plays on mobile. Correction, I don't know anyone at all. MiHoYo is a very successful game, and I'm sure
Yeah, I mean, and that's despite the fact that there's people out there who believe, whether it's content creators or or those that are in social media that say that Genshin is going to be a dying a game. Like people are going to forget about it in the next few months or so, or in a few years or so. People always say, even with the whole Dia situation, it seems like that people are saying that Genshin will die eventually at some point. I mean, it's still making money no matter how you see it. It might not be making like all the money in the world like it used to be in the past year or so, but it's still making considerable amount of money compared to the competition, compared to a lot of the other games that are coming out, whether in free-to-play form or in the AAA gaming space. It's still making a boatload of money being a free-to-play game.
That a lot of people can see how much effort went into this game. There were some interesting controversies that I did not cover in this video, but I can't deny that Genshin has given me so much hours of entertainment.
Wouldn't gliding be
A gacha game. Anime waifu printer had a budget
Hey!
that rivals AAA game developers. Like, MiHoYo is not the best company,
No,
but
they're
at
not.
least they don't recycle the same game annually and change the title to the current year. The CEO of MiHoYo had the vision. He saw the untapped market of paying for anime characters back in 2014.
Hoyoverse and in MiHoYo, I guess in general, they are lazy, but compared to other developers, are they? Are they really that lazy? I don't think so. It still takes effort to make characters the way they are, and considering how many characters are present right now and they behave differently in terms of mechanics and personality, that's a testament to what they're capable of doing, in my opinion.
In 2014, I was doing fuck all. We came from this to this, the way better game. If you want to thank anyone, thank Small Jetpack Kiana. Wait, did you see that? Wait, hold up, go back real quick.
The moon.
What was that? Enhance.
The resin.
Holy shit. This was here the whole time? Hold the phone. I'm holding it. Let's see here. Fly me to the moon. Fuck. Okay. Genshin release date. Oh my god. The people who made Genshin are the same people who made Fly Me to the Moon. Coincidence? I think not.
I mean, I'll say this, entertaining video. I will say that, and it does include some things that I didn't think I would see it in when looking into Hoyoverse's past. It's interesting when you look back into Hoyoverse's past and you consider that they weren't exactly the best that they do even back then. Back then, I mean, they were on the verge of dying, and had it not been for Honkai Impact 2 or Gun Girls Z or whatever, they wouldn't even be in the position where they are right now. And because of Gun Girls Z's success, they're able to become even bigger and objectively better than they were back then. And they're still making games even after that. Whether in the form of Honkai Star Rail or Zenless Zone Zero, or whatever project that they'll end up making later on in the future. Compared to a lot of other developers out there, a lot of other publishers out there, I'd say Hoyoverse is, despite how you feel about the recent controversy of Dia and any other boneheaded decisions that they made back then, whether it's the first year anniversary, the decision of Zhongli initially, they're still the better publisher and developer compared to other AAA games. Although, I will admit, there are certain aspects of the gaming industry that I'm seeing that are changing for the better. There are more AAA games that are being worked on that's of better quality compared to the past 5 years. There are better games out there being released by big name publishers who were controversial, to say the least, that are making better decisions compared to 5 years ago. I don't know if it's going to remain constant with those developers. One thing is for certain though, Hoyoverse is definitely going to be sticking around for a while. I don't know how long. I don't know if they'll continue with the string of bad decisions or whatever. The only way to stop MiHoYo is Hoyoverse themselves. And I don't know if I would see that happening anytime soon. Maybe it's gonna be 2 years, 3 years? Who knows at this point? Maybe Hoyoverse's reign will end once Genshin Impact starts concluding its first Teyvat chapter. Beyond that, I don't know. Similar to how I see the MCU being in a bit of a slump after Endgame, after the whole Infinity Saga happened. There's so many uncertainties that I can't really give a good enough answer to say which way it'll go, which direction it will head toward. All I know is that I'm gonna continue playing this game. I'm gonna see it all the way to the end. If you like videos like these, consider leaving a like and maybe subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you next time. Till then, take care.